Welcome to another Televox tutorial video about our web solutions powered by iApps. In this video, we're going to review the Content Manager and the iApps web publishing tools. All Televox websites are responsive, meaning they are mobile friendly. We'll also review website publishing using the iApps software, including accessing the iApps login and dashboard, using the website Wysiwyg Editor, publishing images and content, publishing forms, managing search engine optimization elements, viewing your page history, and managing other properties of your website. With that, let's go ahead and get started. Here we are on the front end of your website. I'd like to begin with responsive design. With responsive design, as I shift the screen in, you'll notice the contents move with us, until I get down to something about the size of a cell phone device or a mobile device, when the contents totally changed to be optimized for a web view so that I could book appointments, contact you, and also find out where our practice is right at the click of a button. As I continue to scroll out from my responsive view, you'll notice the contents change back to our full-size modes. Now that we've covered responsive design, let's go ahead and log into our Televox website powered by iApps by navigating to the bottom of the site and clicking on this administration link. From here, I'm going to put in my iApps username and password and click Login. Once logged in, we're brought to our iApps dashboard. But from here, I'm going to focus on Site Editor, because Site Editor is where you, as a website administrator, will be spending approximately 80% of your time. To get there, I'm just going to go ahead and click on the Jump to Site Editor button. Now that we're in Site Editor mode, the first thing that you're going to notice is all the different pencil icons we see on the screen. Anywhere I see a pencil icon, it's telling me that if I click, I'm going to get a call to action menu specific to that area. So as you can see here, I could go ahead and create a content definition. And what that means is I could insert a whole bunch of different pre-approved formattings into this area. So right from that click of the button, I could go ahead and insert YouTube videos, Facebook timelines, or even Twitter timelines, among many other options. Outside of managing social content, we can also manage the regular content of our website. To do this, I'm going to go ahead and navigate to a generic content page on our site. And now that we're on the generic content page, I'm going to show you how to edit content using our Wysiwyg Editor. Wysiwyg stands for What You See is What You Get, and it's what allows us to edit content in Site Editor mode, editing the content the same way an end user would view the content. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start typing. And as I type, you're going to notice that things like word wrap automatically happening. That's because we want you viewing your website changes the same way an end user is going to view those changes. Other tools in our Wysiwyg toolbar are inserting images. If we'd want to insert an image, simply click on the Insert Image from Library icon. And this will bring you over to your image library. From here, we can insert an image that you've uploaded from your computer or an image that has been shared to us by the Televox team. To insert the image, simply click on the image and select Image. Once we've inserted the image, we can begin to pare it down to fit the size of the area that we're working on. Perfect. Other options that we have in our Wysiwyg Editor are things like inserting links and also changing and translating text using our integrated Microsoft Bing translator. Once we're happy with our content, I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And now I'm going to show you another type of content we can insert. Outside of inserting shared images and editing content that we have on our site, we can also insert professionally written Televox content by clicking on one of our pencil icons and selecting Insert Text from Library. From here, I can choose where I'd like to insert the text from. And now I have a whole bunch of different options and different practices that I could choose what type of content I want information and choose that content. Perfect. As I scroll down my screen, you're going to also see that we have YouTube videos and forms. To edit a form, simply click on a pencil icon, and from here we could create a new form Or in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and edit the form definition using our really easy to use form builder, which is a simple drag and drop form builder where I drag in the field I'd like to use, go ahead and title the field, and now as I click off, you see email appear here. When I click save, you'll notice that email now appears on my form. Perfect. From here, let's go ahead and publish my page. To do that, I'll scroll up to the top, hover over Workflow, and select Publish Now. By clicking Publish Now, I'm making my changes live instantaneously to the public. After we publish content, there's a chance that we'd want to at some point go back in history and revert to previously published content on that page. If we ever want to roll back content, all we have to do is navigate and head over Page Actions and View Page History. This will give us a very much like Microsoft Word Track Changes version of 2 pages where we can compare them and roll back to any other point in history prior to any other publish in history. The next really important item to talk about is mobile. Mobile is huge, which is why your website's built with responsive design integrated into it. But let's say you don't have another mobile device when you're publishing and creating content on your website, and you want to quickly see what the content you're editing will look like on a mobile device. Or hey, maybe you want to make content specific to a mobile device, right? For that, navigate to Page Segments and Manage Page Segments. From here, I have the ability to edit content for an iPhone or in a tablet by clicking Edit. Or if I want to simply preview what the content on a smartphone is going to look like, all I have to do is select Preview, and now I'm going to get this real-life emulator where I can view exactly what this page is going to look like on a mobile device. Cool. I'm going to close out of this. Close out of this. And now the one last thing that I want to talk about while we're on the front end of the website is SEO. Of course, we all know search engine optimization is very important. We all want to be found on the web. To manage the SEO elements of your website, navigate to Page Actions and View Edit Properties. From here, we can change all of the built-in SEO properties, such as our friendly URL name, our H1 tag, our title tag, our descriptive metadata, and keywords. Out of the box, your Televox website powered by iApps is very SEO friendly. We're going ahead and we're creating things like Auto 301 redirects and a sitemap.xml to keep your website in best practices for SEO. This screen is that extra step you can take to kind of really boost your SEO properties. And finally, I'm going to navigate over back to my dashboard and show you the My Account section. Let's head over to My Accounts. And from the My Account section, we could go ahead and change all of our website's basic information, view a quick snapshot of our website's analytics. Go ahead and change the themes, which is really neat. At any point in time, if I want to go back and change my color elements, I can choose from any of these professionally created, pre-approved color schemes, and that change will happen instantaneously. I can do the same thing with my font elements. I could continue to scroll down and input new social media URLs and also my logo. If at any point I have to change my practice hours, I can do that with this drop down here. So with that, we invite you to start managing your website and your online presence today by going to www.televox.com/iapps/support to learn more about how to get the most out of your website. And if you still need to sign up, please go to www.televox.com/iapps/site survey to register for your Televox website powered by iApps.